Hey, my name is Clayton Dozier, and today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of Russell Brunson's Affiliate Bootcamp. The first question you probably have is, what is the price? It's either $7 a month or $97 for lifetime access. And once you get in, you're going to come down over here and you're going to see all of these different missions, they call them. And they say it's a boot camp, but really it's more like a toolkit. When you come in, we start looking at what everything is. You have a lot of the typical stuff where you're going to be learning how do you know build a following, how do you get leads, what is affiliate marketing, all the stuff like that. But also, if you kind of look over here, they have these done for you emails. You also have some stuff on your funnels here. The cool thing is they actually have pre-built funnels and pre-built emails that all you have to do is go in and update them and make them your own. And they actually walk you through step by step how to do that, lesson by lesson, basically like they're doing it with you, right? It's almost like a done with you mixed with a done for you service that you're doing at your own pace. One of the things too is if you've ever done any kind of affiliate marketing, you know that finding something to offer sometimes can be a really hard thing to do. Well, first off, you can actually become an affiliate with them, and immediately you have access to 6 different income streams. And then if you end up becoming a super affiliate, you get to unlock 3 more income streams. But if this isn't something you wanted to offer, they actually have another service they teach you how to use called Offer Lab. And there's all kinds of stuff on there that you can sign up to be an affiliate for. If you want a breakdown on that in the future, you can let me know in the comments below, and I'll go through and show you guys how that works too, and I'll give you a little walkthrough of that. Now, probably my favorite part actually is not even this part here. It's actually their school group. And typically, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of these groups, but this one is actually really good. It's probably one of the best groups I've ever been in. And the best part is here in the classroom. So there's a bunch of stuff here that you can see that's going to be coming up soon. But this one right here where the arrow is pointing, that is our weekly live training with Doug. He is a 7-figure earner, and he goes over all kinds of different stuff. So he goes over how to find out what niche you're going to serve, how to set up your bonuses, all kinds of stuff. And as you go through each week, it's live, and then he drops the recordings, which once you spend some time in the community, you'll actually be able to unlock the recordings. But as soon as you get in, you can actually go on to the lives. And like I said, I think this is the best part to me. This part alone was worth the cost of the program, hands down. All right, so what are some sort of like cons? And I would say that there are some things that I would consider a double-edged sword. So again, here, if we're looking down at the side, you have your missions. How these work is when you go into a mission, you have the different modules. And when you finish a module, you click next step and you work through it. And then eventually when you get to the end, what happens is it allows you to mark it as complete. Now, once you do that, it starts over a 24-hour clock before you can actually go in and get into the next mission. And now I say it's a double-edged sword for a couple of reasons. One is the thing I experienced is as I'm going through, I found myself finishing this later and later every day until eventually it was basically the middle of the night whenever I was starting over that next 24-hour clock. And then I just kept pushing later and later and later. And, that's obviously a downside. But one of the things you can do actually is when you get in, you can just kind of click through all the steps until you get to the end. And what I started doing is after that, I would mark it complete and then go back, and I'd be able to watch all those videos and do all the steps, do all the assignments for the day. And that would basically make it to where the 24-hour clock was starting when I wanted it to start. Now, I said this is a double-edged sword. So I kind of talk about the negative side, but one of the big things about this that actually is helpful is the 24-hour clock makes it so that way you actually go through and you do all of the steps. Because a lot of times what happens, you get into a program and you're like, this is awesome. And you start going through and you start, powering your way through, and then you become overwhelmed and you don't actually do all the stuff you're supposed to do. Well, this process, the way it is, it encourages you to actually do it because it's broken down these super bite-sized pieces, which actually leads me into the next sort of double-edged sword, which is the fact that once you start looking through this, it's super, super, super beginner friendly, which means that if you've done any kind of affiliate marketing or anything before, this might seem almost too simple, too broken down. And from some of the people I've talked to in the group, heard from in the group that have done affiliate marketing in the past, they still say they get value out of it. But if that's you and you have some experience, you might look at this and say, you know what, this is actually super, super simple. And I was maybe looking for something a little more high speed. But for the person who is just starting out in affiliate marketing, maybe they've never done affiliate marketing at all before, they haven't done much affiliate marketing, haven't had a lot of success, this is definitely something that this is geared for. So that's kind of the positive side of that double-edged sword. And in fact, that's who I think this is best for, is the person who has done a little bit of affiliate marketing in the past, but hasn't necessarily gotten the success that they want. And as far as my thoughts, I've been loving this program. I think it's worth far more than I paid to get in. But I'm going to leave a link down below for you. You can click that link and you can go in and check it out for yourself, and then come back and leave a comment and let me know what you thought.